Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Get that bell notification on too so you don't miss out on the next episode of Fort Prairie, an Alberta themed city. Welcome back to the channel where last episode we built a really cool thematic interchange to the setting of this map, or of this build, which is set in Alberta, Canada. It was kind of like a square about interchange. Very cool, very interesting concept. Yeah, you know, I thought it was a pretty cool build. We also did some road planning as well, and I think we'll be doing some more road planning in today's episode. But today is a detailing episode. This is something that I want to do every now and then. I like having some detailing episodes. You know, it kind of allows you to kind of skip a small thing at the end of an episode. Maybe I forgot about something, and in these episodes we kind of come back and we can fill them in. We're about to dive into the downtown for a pretty significant amount of time. You know, we'll be doing the university coming up. Next time we're in Fort Prairie, we will be focusing specifically on building the downtown for an entire week. So we're going to really forget about a lot of these small places. So before we dive into that, I want to take that approach and, you know, really just make sure that we have everything we need. So we're going to be doing a detailing episode. And on top of that, it is Pride Month. And this is the last opportunity for this series that we have to do our Pride Month build. And it's something that I like to do. I first saw Imperial Jedi do in their video, which is making a Pride intersection. Sometimes you see in your city, you know, the crosswalk will be colored the colors of the rainbow. And I'm going to be taking that approach, and just like Imperial Jedi did, and we're going to be doing a Pride intersection where we'll be kind of painting in the whole road the colors of the rainbow. So we're going to be starting off with that, and then we'll dive into some of the other detailing, whether it be adding trees, filling in little triangles between the roads that we've kind of left. Yeah, so happy Pride Month to those who celebrate. Last episode, we built up this pretty unique little interchange, I think. It's pretty cool. Not many people are using it yet because there's not really a reason to use it. There's nothing built out this way, so it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But it looks like someone's using it probably just to get on the highway here. Yeah, makes sense. So at the end of last episode, we also started upgrading these roads. We connected up into these islands a little bit more. We added this tree-lined road, which is something that we'll be looking at upgrading in today's episode. And we added in a one-way system into the older part of the downtown. We also added in this train station earlier on in the week, and we also added in this interchange here as we brought in the highway. So yeah, lots going on. So where are we going to be building this Pride intersection? Well, we are going to be building it right in here. And why are we building it in today's episode? Well, this is the last episode for this series that's going to be taking place in the month of June, and June is Pride Month. So I've gone ahead and made sure that this interchange here, or intersection, is equal. The road lengths are equal. And how do you do this? Well, you know, the typical rainbow has 6 colors, so you want a 6-lane road. So let's hop into here, and you want to make sure that the road that you're using is has no median. And then what we'll do is we'll come through here, and we're going to remove the middle nodes. So the reason why I chose this one here is because it's a very trafficked road. We're coming off of the highway here, which, you know, we're probably going to need to upgrade this eventually. So why don't we actually just upgrade the road in between here, which is where the highway kind of begins, and we'll just use a median road. Why not? I like the median road because it kind of gives the sense that maybe one day we could upgrade it into an extra lane. Then we'll come through here and we'll give some dedicated turning lanes. So we need a dedicated turning lane here. There we go. That all works. Slide into here, you have a dedicated left onto this street here, and then straight you can easily go onto all of these roads here. Yeah, so this should probably be a bit larger of a road coming to think of it. So why don't we just make that upgrade right now? So let's go with this one with trees. Ooh, wrong road. Messing up already. Okay, yeah, so that works. We'll have some trees in there, and then this one we should probably make it a little bit bigger, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet because we're focusing on the Pride intersection. Yeah, it looks good to me. Dedicated turning lanes on all of them. All right. So, first things first, you need the intersection marking tool to do this. And I suppose we could try and make it the crosswalk, but I like the idea of doing the whole road for this. So, I suppose we should figure out the north-south situation right now. So I believe we've been working off of the situation where this is north in this direction. So the reason why is like we need to figure out what's going to be the top of the rainbow. And I suppose we'll make this the top of the rainbow, so the red. And then on this side, we'll rotate it so it's like this. I don't think it 100% matters the directionality of what we're going to be taking. So we're going to be, usually with the intersection marking tool, you just click the intersection, but it allows you to click the road segment itself. And we're going to be going into fillers. And what we'll do is we'll hold Alt. And we are going to kind of take this whole lane here. The reason why I chose this road specifically is because it doesn't have parking and it doesn't have any median. So then we'll go into solid, and then we'll start off by choosing the color red. Let's get a bit of a darker red. That works with me. We'll click enter. There we go. Let's get the next one. So we'll hold Alt again. And Alt kind of just opens up the tab to do solid lines. So in a way, today's episode is going to be kind of like an intersection marking tool, like tutorial, I guess. Okay, so then we're going to be going into the oranges. So we'll get orange, make it a bit lighter maybe. That works. Click enter. There we go. I don't know if you need to click enter, but I think it works for our needs. There we go. So solid again. And then we'll be going over to a yellow. Let's make it a bit of a darker yellow. That works. Enter. Okay, and then we're on the other side of the road, but we're continuing with the rainbow colors. Oh, and then back to solid. There we go. And then we'll be going to green. That's a nice green. Let's make it a bit darker again. Alrighty. And then we'll be going on to the next one. Okay, so Alt. And would like to thank David for reminding me in the comments about doing this, because we did it in Fort Prairie, and you know, I thought it was a hit. I really enjoyed this road every single time it came in the intros or we went by it. I just, you know, it looks really cool. It's such a like an eye catch, and having this right in the downtown is also going to just be really amazing. Let's go with blue. I guess that works. All right, and then one more time. So Alt, and then we'll go into violet. Oh no, what did I do? I suppose I didn't click everything in. Gotta make sure you click everything in a tutorial. Okay, so there we go, and then solid, and violet. So that's more of like a purple. Let's go with a lighter. Yeah, about there. Why not? Okay, so then we're going to click Save as Preset. And we'll be calling it Pride! Exclamation point. There we go. And okay, so we got that in place, and then we're just going to go back into here. And whoops. And there we go. Next section. Then we're going to be clicking presets, Pride. and then click this, apply preset. And for some reason, it is not working. Looks like it didn't want to do this. Okay, so that is interesting. Looks like things are a bit different here. So why don't we just delete this? And then I'll go back into here and I'll say copy all markings. Maybe we'll try it this way. And then paste markings. Oh no, why is this happening? I guess we're gonna have to be doing it manually apparently. I wonder if maybe just if we try this side, if it will work out. So we'll go into presets. We'll try this side first. Oh, I didn't realize it was still in this one. There we go. Presets, pride. Okay, well that's interesting. There shouldn't be any nodes in the way that's messing it up. So I guess we'll just have to do this manually. A little interested about that actually, because it should work unless the method of how it's connecting to other roads is interfering. So why don't we upgrade all the roads around the roads that we're going to be building on into that as well. So here we go. Let's try it again into the same kind of road that we had before, and we'll say apply. Very interesting that it's doing that. You'd think that it would hold the same shape, right? Okay, and then we'll try just doing the paste preset again. Nope, okay, very, very strange. I don't know what this does. Oops. All right, well, it looks like we're gonna be doing it manually. So let's just try it again. Guess we'll go to fillers. Oh, is this a different road? Ah, okay, well there we go. That is the solution. It's a different road. Looks like I didn't use the same road on all sides as the one with no parking. So whoopsie daisies about that. Okay, so back into here. There we go. And we'll just click paste, apply, and then here we go, paste. And we're just going to there we go, apply, and then paste, and then apply. Look at that. Fantastic. Okay, so we'll come back in here with intersection marking tool, or TMPE, sorry, and we're just going to, downgrade these roads again, just to make sure that we only add what we have, add what we like. So there we go. We got the Pride intersection here, and that is fantastic. I really like how that looks, especially when you kind of zoom out. We do lose it eventually because of my rendering distance that I have set for the series. But yeah, there we go. Pride intersection. Very cool. And we'll get some buildings around here, some important buildings in the future when we build up the downtown. I hadn't really thought about too much about which buildings we're going to be putting down here. But, there are some pretty cool options. Like I really like the courthouse could be a cool one to add down here. It actually fits really nicely right on there. That could be really nice actually. But we are getting a bit close to some other things. We need that road there specifically. I mean, I do like actually the idea of placing that one down. Actually, that could be fun. But yeah, I mean that one works. What's the other building that I was thinking about using for this area? The servicing services building. Where is that one? Aha, right in here. So we could have. Oh, this one actually overlaps a bit too much, so we might not be able to fit that one specifically there. But yeah, some of these really tall buildings I think would look really nice around Pride intersection. So there we go. No parking on that road either. Okay, so now let's talk about another situation where we are going to be celebrating Pride Month in the city. So we're going to take Terry Cooper Street all the way down, and then oh, I guess we're not, no, this is fine. And then we'll be taking Annabelle Street, which I asked you to name Annabelle Street in the last episode, so if you have any name suggestions, let me know. And then we'll be turning on to Mackenzie Boulevard. We'll be crossing Mackenzie Boulevard, and we have a bunch of traffic. So right through here, we have that medianed road again. And, I like I said, median roads kind of allow us to add an extra lane without really crazy, changing the size of the road networks. So let's grab that road again. And this is a different town. This is Prairie Station. Prairie Station is also going to be celebrating Pride Month this month. A little late in the month, but I think it's fine to look at this now. So I'm thinking maybe we only go to... Oh no, we lost buildings. I must remember to turn off zoning on this road. There we go. So we did lose a building there. It's just a commercial building. I'm sure it'll pop back up momentarily. So let's go into node controller first before we do too much with this intersection, and let's just square the intersection off. Let's see what's kind of happening here. I think this one should be a bit more of an angled road. I definitely agree with that. We can bring this one up a bit closer. We have lots of right-hand turns on this side, and then same thing over here. I think we can bring this one in, and this one we can. Let's bring this crosswalk to about there. Let's pull it back actually a little bit more. Could make it just flat though. That could work. Yeah, I like that idea. All right, and we've already set this interchange up for success before, but there was just a bit too much traffic. So let's see if there's any. No, there's none of that. So we'll just do this. And I think we need some lane arrows here. I almost would prefer it if cars didn't use this road to turn left, and instead they used Lafayette Street to go down here. So why don't we allow cars to turn right there, but we'll get we make this like just a dedicated road like that. And then over here, I don't really mind if cars kind of go in any direction here. We do have a left opportunity here, I believe. It should be a left-hand turn. It is, yeah, okay. And we're good on all sides otherwise. Oh, and then over here we need to just make sure that this one's going left, looks like it. These ones are going, okay, so it is split. It just looks a little different because of the lane arrows. We'll see if anyone goes straight through here, or if they're all just going towards the farming industry, which is out over on this side. Interesting that no one is deciding to go this way. I wonder if trucks are banned or something on here. No, they're all making a silly turn. So something that we can do just to help out with that is just remove the dedicated turning lane from there. And let's make this one dedicated. And what we'll do is just make sure that these cars know that they don't have to go just into the left lane. They can go into any one of these three lanes here. And it's almost worth even just doing that. So hopefully that helps with traffic, because there's no need for those cars to make that silly turn. So, we'll come back and we'll see, but it looks like some cars are going straight through here. So we'll wait just one more light cycle. And you know what, we can wait. We can build while we wait too, right? So let's start off with this, and we're just going to go to the presets, Pride, and we'll place it down. Oh, apply. And we're about to go through that light cycle so we can see. Yes, it looks like the cars are going in that direction, but it looks like that one did a very strange turn. So it looks like we might need to come back and tweak that one after all. Pride, apply, and then this one over here. There we go, and then apply, And then, oh, let's go right here. And let's see if we can do this, just do this whole road. Yes, we can. Okay, it looks nice. I was worried about what it was going to look like with a node in the middle. But there we go. We got Pride intersection number 2. Just right through here. And I'm sure there's a way that we can do it right through the middle here as well. But, yeah, we definitely need to wait and see. Let's look at the building spawn point here. It looks a little interesting. It looks like this truck is coming all the way from over there. It's weird how I can't select that building spawn point for that building. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, you know, I haven't really played around with it too much to try and do like another intersection, like to see what it looks like on a crosswalk or something like that. But why don't we try this out? So if we go into crosswalks, yeah, I suppose if we were to do something like that, we need to like really get into the details of changing the color for each one. So let's delete this. And let's try it from this side with less cars running through it all the time. So there are no crosswalks yet. Hold shift to create crosswalk. And yes, we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need one with 6. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that doesn't really work out too much. How do these ones look? Let me click this one. Yeah, 4. So we need one with like a exact same lanes as we had, which I believe there's one over here which has 6 lanes. Which maybe we could upgrade this road specifically to this one. And we'll see if maybe we can make this road have crosswalks. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see if we can let's try this one out. So we'll go with, let's start from the top here. 1, we'll go into red. Ah, yeah, it's gonna look a little silly, isn't it? Let's click that in, and then you can change the width. Bring it down. I suppose we're gonna have to like remove the white crosswalk that already exists on there. However, I'm not sure if you can, and at least with the mods that I currently have, if you can do this and then keep the crosswalk there that already exists. Although that doesn't look too bad. There we go. And then if we go into the next one, so crosswalks, hold shift from here to here, and let's go with orange. No crosswalks. Solid. Interesting. I thought we'd be able to do this on this one too, but that's okay. We'll just delete this one. And we have our Pride intersections. So, you know, if Imperial Jedi ever sees it, thank you very much for this awesome suggestion and your video on this, because it inspired me to do this in both my current ongoing series. This one's really cool. I like this one. It's a bit more of like an awkward shape for it, but you know, I think that is a pretty cool interchange to do it on. And then we have our downtown one over in Fort Prairie as well. So we got Fort Prairies and we got Prairie stations as well. So I'm just going to go and create a bit of a park right here, and we'll say it's another Pride intersection. There we go. I like kind of just using these for place names. So we have another town in here, but you know, Brownsville Crossing doesn't really have the road capacity to do that. We could try and do it in a couple roads, but we'd really be forcing it in this town. And I think in those other situations, it was a bit more natural with the road selections. So yeah, we won't do anything out in Brownsville with Pride. We'll just be celebrating Pride over in here with this beautiful interchange, and then downtown as well. So let's get into the second half of today's episode, which is just detailing. So there's a couple places that could use some detailing. Right here is a really, it's a rather boring area. We have a windmill right through here. We don't even have a service box over on for this one. So what I like doing here is going into the disasters DLC and grabbing this. So this is kind of like a what is this exactly? This is the earthquake sensor, but we put this right beside here like that. The fence goes inside of it, kind of creates a bit of a look like it's all encapsulating. Whoa. We could also move it so that it's separate over here. And pretty much what this is like the data resource box. So this will produce data. It actually gets sent via like wires into here, and that's where all the data is stored for the windmill and everything like that. But this is just a really boring little pathway, right? There's nothing really to it. So why don't we try and spruce it up a little bit with some fencing, some cool things like that. So we'll go with the I guess the park fence, why not? And we'll turn off our guidelines because it's always really helpful to do that when building. Bring this right down to here. Another little gap in the fence there. And yes, by kind of adding this fence in, we're kind of creating a bit of a park in a way. And we can bring this fence over to here. Just like that, and then we should probably bring this fence down to here. And I don't mind that side being open. Okay. So this is these people's backyard. So why don't we try to grab like a farm fence? And we'll go right from here. And yeah, I suppose that's a fine connection. And then we can almost see like this is this whole person's backyard. This person has a bit of a hedge on their property, so I think we can leave it like that. Then maybe since this is a restaurant, why don't we just delete this little piece of a fence? And maybe we can just grab some of these trees here. We'll push them up the hill a little bit. Oh, there's multiple trees in this single tree. And why don't we create like a bit of a backyard patio or something like that for this building. So we'll just bring the concrete over a little bit more. The building itself doesn't look the greatest. Let's make it historical so we don't change it. And then maybe we could even just make it like an area for the workers. That works with me. We'll grab, let's say some of this like hedge rows and stuff like that, like these things. We can just place them right along the edge here of this concrete. Maybe it's not the most upkept thing in the world. And it really hides the awkwardness of some of the, whoa. I keep hopping up on top of this windmill. It's throwing me off. Yeah, that looks really nice. And then we can come into this area. We can grab our picnic tables. I like using the picnic tables from the Nature's DLC, Nature Reserve pack of the Park Life DLC. Yeah, you know what? I think maybe in the summer months, for those of you who don't live in Canada, restaurants often use their patios like this in the summer months because it is so dreary for so long in Canada, especially in Alberta where the snow is just insane sometimes. So restaurants often use their back parking lots in the summer for patios. So I can see this restaurant, Cranburger, you know, setting up some picnic tables, and people can go enjoy their cram burger in there. So right through here, it can't be too. There can't be too many trees. We're a bit too close to the windmill, but I think we can get a couple larger trees, and then this is more of a simple little parkette that people just walk through, and that is truly what it is. But it doesn't mean we can't set up some items in here, like a little gazebo. It might be nice in this little park. I wonder if we can just move it here. And if we just set it on this side, I think I prefer it on this side. But the road, it's a bit too far from the road. But if we angle it just right, we'll be able to get it perfectly like that. So let's just grab a bit of dirt like that. There we go. Very nice. So you can come here and eat your lunch or something like that. If you're working downtown Prairie Station. And you know what would look fantastic over here? A little food truck. How about, we're on a bit of a hill here, so food trucks don't always work out, so let me try and place this maybe right in the middle here. Little food truck. And we'll get a picnic table or two out over here. Whoa, sorry about that, that jumping. Alright, very nice. Then we have another little pathway through here, which is just a dirt path. It looks like it's a little bumpy from the terrain here. I wonder if we can just clean this up with the smoothing brush here. Doesn't look like it, so let's try and level it out then. Again, it doesn't look like we can do too much to change it because of the terrain that we're working with here. So let's just smooth it out again, and then what we'll do is we'll just bring this a bit closer, and let's actually make this a paved path. Yeah, I like the old idea we had from this probably, which was it was a desire path that people had kind of just made. But maybe the city decided that it's probably a good idea to upgrade it. Let's go with the city path actually. And what we'll do is we'll just bring it out to about here. Actually, I like the idea of just kind of bring it right out to here. Yeah, that's nice. Let's get a little bit of a fence through here. We'll just grab the iron fence. And we'll try and make it seem like... Oh no, I think we can just do that. Yeah, these industry buildings are a little gross. I think maybe we can look at changing some of this industry soon. Yeah, right along here, I mean, it doesn't need to all be industry. But this is our industrial core. So I don't mind leaving it for now, but I think we will start to remove it. So why don't we start that process right now? We'll delete those repetitive buildings. And we can take that one out too. And we'll just make this all commercial. Why not? And if this is commercial, then maybe we can do that same kind of patio thing that we had last time. So we'll grab the concrete. We'll fill that up to about there. That works. Let's grab this fence. Let's see if we can bring it right down to here. And then let's bring it right down to there. Let's bring this over a touch. We'll grab our pavement again. Just like so. Pop soda. This will probably be upgraded over time. We could be a bit picky and choose the building though. So when we go into here, and where it looks like we're in commercial, and 4x4, we'll choose a nice restaurant. Oh no, sorry, it's 3x3. We'll choose oh, like a little burger shop. That could be cool. Pretty sure there's a burger shop right nearby though. No, I don't really like that one for this. Sky bar, love it. So we'll get that in place. And we can get some of those patios as well. So Sky bar, let's go with, how are the zoo benches? Do we have them unlocked? No, I don't really like those ones. Nor do I like those ones. These picnic tables are okay. Oh, a lot larger. For larger groups, maybe Skybar has these large picnic tables set up. Wunderbar. All right, love that. And then we have this ATM or something like that. A drugstore. I don't think that's what that says. Backwater Burger. All right. And yeah, there we go. You know, that's already starting to look a lot nicer. And then right through here in this kind of gross area that we've kind of created, we can just maybe add, oh, is collision off. Collision must be off. There we go. Just add some of these dead trees in here. And I suppose it's probably not the best idea. So why don't we grab some of this stuff again? You know, this city hasn't been able to come in here and mow this area recently. There we go. Yeah, very nice. We really cleaned up that area. Very nice. We're gonna leave this because it is for something else in the future. And we have some trees in the roads because I was being a little silly goose. And okay, yeah, so we'll leave that for now. Let's go through Fort Prairie and take a look if there's any other sections that we really want to touch up on. Yeah, oh, off camera I added this fire helicopter station because we started getting some fires in the nature reserves. And we didn't have one before. Yeah, no, I think we're all good over here. We did a really good job at cleaning this area up. Okay, yeah, I think we can leave this whole area for now. I do think I'm going to change this area up eventually because we do have a ton of industry in the city already. And we're gonna, you know, just get more. How is traffic flowing through here? Traffic is flowing pretty nicely through here as well. We have this little pocket of just trees. I feel like maybe we could do something with this area. I think, honestly, just like a really simple park would do wonders in this little area here. Let's just check the land value really quickly. Yeah, it's already really high, but this is where it starts to get a little bit lower. So why don't we add in just a really simple park? This is just like a little offshoot of the access road into our nature reserve. Our 5-star nature reserve. So why don't we go into here? And I think the dog park would work fantastically right here. Yeah, it does. So we'll just give it just enough space around so that we can come back here with our trees. And let's turn the strength up a lot on here. And we'll fill it in. We'll kind of use these trees as it's the border of these lots. I really fill it in the area. And yeah, you know, just a simple little dog park works wonderful. So I think we have some dog parks in here already, but I don't like the tree in them. So let's use Alt-B, and that's that pulls up this. And let's grab the bush, and let's remove the bush. Let's keep it simple. Then tree 2, I think let's change that to the young linden tree, which is a tree that we've been using in this series. This one is a lot smaller. And there we go. I think the younger trees look a little bit nicer for the dog park as well. Very cool. Okay, so that worked out great. You know, just filling in a little gap like that with something. We also have this gap right in here, but this is also not part of the nature reserve. Nature reserve has kind of freed up this area here. We could add some new housing in here in the future, just up against the border. We do have some space that we could work with. It is a hill, but right in here, let's do something else with this area as well. So let's grab the size, make it a bit smaller. Let's clear the trees. And why don't we get just a walking path from here to there? I think that'll be really helpful. Okay, let's go from here. Yeah, let's make it, let's do that. Yeah, that works. And we'll upgrade that. And then we'll grab the fence right here. We're just going to bring it over like so. And then we'll bring the fence from here all the way across. That works. And then right off of this, looks like we should probably actually get the fence going all the way from here. Looks like we got a bit too close here, so we'll just pull this back to there. Something like that. That works. And then right in this gap, actually, let's just remove that. We can get that little park asset that we were just talking about. So what should that park asset be? Probably not a plaza. I don't think that would really work. I don't think a sports field would work either. And I think the small playground might be a little... No, I think we can get this in. Okay, so we'll click that in. I'll grab it, I'll pause it, sorry, and then we'll just slide it over with a bit of move it magic. Just like that. There we go. Something like that. It's really simple. Again, I don't think I mind these trees specifically on here, especially because we have similar trees on that side. And I think we don't even really need too much of a fence through here either. This is a major street though. Something to keep in mind. So we'll try to connect up right there again. And then we'll bring this to here. There we go. That works. And then we'll bring this fence down to here. Okay, so yeah, we really filled in that little gap of trees with some parks, and I think that's really neat. Let's try to add in just a couple more individual trees right in here. I think we deleted them, and it really hindered the look that we were going for originally. Okay, so this area I think is fine. I think maybe just a couple more trees in here would do wonders. And then this park, I like how open it is. I don't think it really needs much else, but I do think maybe just a bit of pavement through here to kind of fill in this area would work great. And then why don't we add in a fence behind it as well? That's not a fence. That's a fence. And we'll go from here to here. There we go. And then from here, we'll run it all the way behind. And we'll just try and can we split the difference there? Nice, looks like we did. There we go. I just like kind of connecting all these up. I really don't like this building, so we'll delete it. And there we go. So we have some space here. We can always go into this and grab just a couple of parking spaces. And we'll just use move it. And I'm just gonna try and rotate them so that it looks like it's just one parking lot. Nice, and then we'll grab all three. I'm just gonna scooch it back. There we go. And there's still access onto the other side. Okay, very good. You know, I think that really helped the area out. Let's throw it to 3 speed because I just want to fill this area in with concrete. And I would like it for another building to kind of get put in here. But we'll see. Oh, look, a gas station. What a perfectly centered gas station with the intersection here. That's fantastic. Okay. Hey, there we go. I like that. We'll leave that building there. But yeah, we are going to leave the rest of this area open. However, I think a couple trees in here could make a world of difference. All right. So there was a couple areas that I think over in Fort Prairie, holy cow, I'm going to keep getting mixed up, that could use some attention. And then we're going to come back and we're going to look at this right here. So let's actually do this first before I forget, because I will forget. I've been meaning to do this one. This is actually the area that I was focusing on mainly as an area that I really wanted to get filled in. So what could this area be? You know, I think like a cenotaph would be an interesting option to do. It's pretty close to a major intersection. It's a pretty neat little park. So a good option we could have is to roll with this as the centerpiece of it. So we are on a hill though. That can get a little tricky. Let's see if we can try and smooth this out a little bit. So it looks like we already are smoothed out. So instead, let's try and do something different. So I'm going to grab this node and we're going to set it to the same height as that. And yeah, we're going to mess everything up, but I think it'll be worth it. And this one we're going to set to this height. And then I'm just going to drag it over to here. This one we're going to drag over a little bit. And yeah, we kind of just dip down a little bit as well. But, you know, you often see that in cities as well. Let's try to slope this node. And then I wonder if we can slope. No, okay, we're fine. And then this plaza, get to the same height as that. Now, you know, I was thinking that plaza originally, we don't have any other plaza really unlocked except for, you know, these ones. Let's just delete this really quickly. And let's see how this looks. Yeah, you know, this one kind of looks okay because it can, you know, terraform itself a little bit. But yeah, I don't know if I like that one for the kind of the concept we're going for. But I mean, I don't think this necessarily has to be a cenotaph either. Just, you know, a little plaza that people could come and sit at would be just nice enough. I think this one fits a little bit better with kind of what we're going for. We could actually fit 2 in here. So why don't we just move it, and we'll swing this over like that. Then we'll grab it again, place it down, and we'll just try to smooth them out a little bit, connect them up. We're gonna have to really focus on here and try to line up those tiles. Yeah, there we go. We could also overlap the trees so that it looks like it's just one tree. There we go, and then we'll grab these. Oh, looks like we're just slightly off. There we go. Grab both of these, and we'll just try and center it now. There we go. I don't mind that we're touching over top on the sidewalk a little bit there. I don't think it looks too bad. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to grab, let's go with the zoo path. There we go, zoo path. And we're just going to do that. We'll do the other side. No, we won't do the other side. This is going to be just on this side, I guess. And we'll bring it right up to there. Just like that. I suppose we actually should move it over a touch more. We have the space. Whoops. We have the space to do it, so why not? All right, and then I'm just going to use the paving tool. And we're just going to clean this area up. Oh my gosh, we ran out of time. I cannot believe that. Okay, so we'll finish this area up, and then we'll do just a quick little fix out in the other side of the city. Okay, let's actually delete these trees. And we'll just make it a concrete plaza of fun. We'll add some planters, though, to make it a bit more realistic. This is just bugging me a little bit. Oh, never mind. I'd rather it bug me. And you know what? I don't think we need this anymore since we decided to fill it all in. So what we can do then is grab this with Move It and really just zoom out and try. Oh no. And try and just center it like that. There we go. And then we can go into our paths again and just grab the concrete path and just run a couple of these paths through here. And I don't think you can really see what's going on otherwise. So I think it kind of works out all on its own. And then I think we can actually then kind of take back on what we did earlier, and we can realign this up. And that means we need to go back into Move It and line these ones up again. Oops. All right, and then we have a couple options here to do. So pretty much what we can do is just grab, oh, wrong area. Go into parks. I like to grab these planters and then just placing them in nice locations. Oh, we are on a hill here. Being on a hill is a little frustrating sometimes. There we go. I don't think we'll put one down there, but let's center this one. We can get one more though. Yeah, that works. And we'll get a couple more. I really like these planters. They I think they add a lot. Okay. Don't think we need that one. Maybe not over here. I do like the ones on these sides though, but on this side I don't think it necessarily needs anything. We could get a little gazebo though. Nice place to grab lunch, and you know, I think that works out. We'll just sink it really quickly. That's nice. Okay, so you know, a little fill in right there. We're leaving this side open. I think we need to fence it off though. So I'll just try and hurry this up because we have run out of time for today's episode. So yeah, we're just gonna fence this area to here, and then just to about there. I think we're fine. Oh no! And then I need to grab the the young linden tree. Oh my gosh, we're running out of time. Okay, and then we'll grab the fence. Yeah, I like the idea of keeping. I like the idea of keeping this area open. Okay, holy cow! Let's go into here. Collision off. Because you know, open green space is something that a lot of cities, in my opinion, you know, need more of. And you know, something like this where you know you can come read a book, you know, sit with your dog, hang out. I think it's kind of needed. But having that fence right there would probably make it seem a little bit safer, with Hamilton Avenue being such a traffic-heavy area. And then one last thing I wanted to do is I wanted to grab these chestnut trees and then come over here and add them in. to this area. I don't think we'll worry too much about... Oh, why not? We'll get these old oak trees. How about the young linden trees, actually? I think that's a little bit nicer for this area. It's a newer area. We'll keep the chestnuts, which are a bit like a medium tree almost. Yeah. Right there, and we'll bring these all the way through. And then right on this end here, I'll just grab that, and we'll make this grass, just so when you enter the roundabout, you can see a little bit clearer. Okay, so I think that's it today, folks. So I hope you enjoyed today's build. We got Pride intersection over here in the downtown. We did some detailing in here. We detailed up over in this area. Where else did we detail? We added in some parks over here. So yeah, you know, a bit more of a laid back video, but I think it was a unique build. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are you gonna build a city with Pride intersection? Let me know. Happy Pride Month, and I will talk to you in the next episode in the last week of Brockton County next week. Stay tuned for updates on the special project, and peace out.